For 6 months straight, I was losing money every single day. And the whole time I was doing exactly what everyone does, watching YouTube trading gurus. I even traded with them in private Discord channel. And guess what the fuck happened? Nothing changed. And then 6 months after, I got this. 2 payouts within 1 month in 2 different prop firms, 0 red days before my second payout in my new account, 88% of the win rate. To be honest with you, it should be 100%, but I did one mistake, but what can I say? I'm not perfect and I'm still learning. Wait, what the fuck am I even talking about? 88% of the win rate? Come on, man. And no, this didn't happen right away. I wasn't special at all. Actually, I am kinda special in a bad sense.
Order filled.
After I stopped the video, no, I didn't blow any accounts more, simply because I had no money left. I spent everything that I had within 10 minutes on the evaluation accounts. It's a perfect example for somebody who wanna start trading or who thinking about this. If you have these friends, send them this video. It's really important, really important. But the next day, I bought new account. How, you will ask me? I just used my credit card.
You are made of stupid.
I was the same dumb motherfucker as everyone else. Even worse though. I believe that if I watched smart people, eventually it should work out. Spoiler, it didn't. So far I received 2 payouts, one with Top Step and one with Alpha Futures. And I'll be honest with you, if I had been trading with TakeProfitTrader, it wouldn't be just 2 payouts. With daily payouts, it would be probably 5 or 10 payouts so far. But that's not what this video is about.
I'm kind of retarded.
I often say that TakeProfitTrader is #1 prop firm for active traders, but if you want to compare more prop firms, you can use my website DOMOOORE.com. But again, it's not the point of this video. So I kept changing strategies, looking for working setups, reading these beautiful comments about, yo bro, you again switch your strategy. Duh, that's the whole point of education. And of course I started to think that problem is me. But wait, don't get me wrong, I was a problem, but we are talking about strategies. Or it's better to say edge, because strategy could work, but it won't be your edge. It's very fucking important. But the real problem was very simple. I didn't even know why the price is moving and where. And we are talking deeper than your random levels on TradingView. At some point I just realized I don't need another strategy. I need to understand who is buying, who is selling, and who is paying for their mistake. What I eventually came to is called Orderflow. I know you're already scared. Oh, Orderflow, it's so hard. I don't understand what to do. Don't be pussy, man. We are here to making money, and I will explain you very simple how this all works. It's not that hard that you're thinking about. It's simple, but it's not easy. And again, hear me out. Listen to me carefully. Watch on my fucking eyes. We are talking about trading. 90% of the people losing their money. We are taking money from billionaires. If you really want to make money on this bullshit, please continue watch this part. And I will do my best to explain to you how this all works. In a really simple way. Trust me. Because you think my IQ is like 200 and I can understand everything what's going on in the market? Well, I'm probably dumber than Toki. Come on now. So I sat down, I unsubscribed from every YouTube guru, even from TGR that everybody loves. I'm not gonna lie, his personality is really awesome. But we are talking about trading. I never seen his broker statements, I never seen his payouts, I never seen anything from him. So you should think about this too. And by the way, check his description, you will be surprised. Where is the money came from? And for me, that was really hard. Too many information, I didn't know where to start, etc. Even though I had a mentor, but this motherfucker is too smart. I'm still not trading like he does. I changed his strategy a little bit because I'm a little bit stupid. And this is the beauty of Orderflow. As soon as you will start to learn, in the process you will understand, okay, I don't need this, I don't need this, I just will concentrate on this thing. Trust the process, it's the mindset. And by the way, Orderflow, it's not magic. You will be losing money from the very beginning. This is my first week with Orderflow. That was literally the worst week that I ever traded in my life. Even from the very beginning of my trading journey, from the very first day, I didn't trade that bad, bro. Never. But this is my first week with Orderflow. And this is my recent week with Orderflow. And I get my payout. It's fucking insane. And you wanna tell me that it's not impressive? You wanna tell me something? Bro, doing this and this screenshot, 1.5 months. 1.5 months. We're not talking about months, we're not talking about years. But still, don't try to rush, please. And if you're still with me, that's a good sign for you. Because it means that you really wanna learn. I appreciate it. And here we go. Looks very scary, huh? But it's very simple. I'm not going to show you my own strategy, but I will show you some tools that I'm using for my strategy. Don't get me wrong. I promised to my mentor that I won't show his strategy in 100%, right? So what's the point, you will ask me? There is two case scenarios. First one, you already found your strategy and you wanna improve your strategy. That's what you're looking for. Second, if you didn't find your strategy yet, you can find some strategies in our Discord channel in top strategies. For example, my friend Alex, he is trading breakout strategy. His strategy is very simple. He marked out some levels on 5 minutes time frame, bottom and the top one, then he goes in a 1 minute time frame, and then he's waiting until breakout. For example, here was breakout. Right after first candle that closed above this level, he opened his trade. He's using like negative risk to reward, so probably it would be something like this, and he hit TP, for example. Or you can find whatever strategy you want, but on the top of the strategy, we will add order flow. For example, here, that was fake out, right? He might be hit TP and might be not, because we just reversed. So we're missing something, right? That was clear breakout. Why the fuck we reversed? Probably because there was some orders that we can find in our order flow. Or if you're using ICT. Bro, I'm not gonna lie, if you're watching ICT, you kinda brain rot. And I'm sorry. I mean, you can trust some guy who lost like how many? 4, 5 times Robin's Cup. And everybody in Robin's Cup, they're professional people who using order flow. Do you understand what I'm talking about? But still, I know some people in our Discord channel that profitable with ICT concept. Hello, Dugu. And the beauty of order flow, you can use order flow plus ICT. For example, fair value gaps, etc. For example, here we have fair value gap. If I was YouTube guru, I can say you something like, oh guys, that was fair value gap, we took short position, and that was our take profit, $1 million in the pocket. But it's not true. You should understand why the fair value gap is valid or it's not valid. How we can understand this? Using order flow. For example, if over here in order flow you will see huge amount of sellers, boom, that's your confirmation to open your trade from fair value gap zone. Very easy, very simple. Sorry, not easy. Simple, but not easy. Who is next? TGR? TGR using what he's using? London session lows, London session highs, if I'm not mistaken, right? For example, just for example, this is our London session highs, huh? We tried to break this London session highs, but we didn't break it. Why? So probably from this zone we had some reaction from big participant, and we will have this information in our order flow. Very easy. Very simple, not easy. Who's next? Mamba FX? Mamba FX, come on. Even with Mamba FX, like, bro, order flow won't help you, brother. Order flow won't help you with Mamba FX strategy. Like, I'm not gonna lie. Sometimes he's using his strategy in the first 2 minutes of the market open. God damn. There is too much noise. Too much noise. At least wait 5 minutes from the market open and then you can trade. There is some exceptions, of course, but still, we are talking about ideal case scenario. 5 minutes from the market open, okay, Mamba FX leaving from the market, we step in. And for example, right now we already have our strategy and some levels, right? I know somebody using VWAP. Over here, this line, it's VWAP basically. I won't show you how to set up your motivate because it will be a little bit long video, but you can find whatever information you want in the internet. Obviously, 2026 almost. You can literally take a screenshot from this video and send the screenshot to the ChatGPT, and he will help you with settings. I will show you 5 tools that you can use from the day number 1, but again, you still need experience to use all of these tools, but they are really simple. I'm using some of them, not all of them, but I have a lot of friends who uses the same tools or some of them, plus one of the best traders in the world, he literally using 1 or 2 tools actually from Orderflow. Come on, man. First of all, very important, it's bubbles over here. Bubbles, it's like basic of order flow. I won't explain you this bullshit information. Bubbles, it means somebody put orders here, put orders. You don't need this information. You see fucking red bubble, red circle. That's all that you need to know. All right, what is this? Red circle. Why he is red? Because it's seller. Somebody sold 33 contracts. Good for you. You will have 1 confirmation. And yes, 33 contracts can impact on market, as you can see over here. Right after 33 contracts, we had absorption and the price just fly to the moon. For example, we had here our support zone, right? Over here. You waiting until your zone will be touched. Boom, we touched our zone. You waiting until some reaction. For example, how I will be trading in this situation. After we tap to the zone, we started reversing. Probably over here, I will open my long position. I'm trading with 1-to-1 risk to reward without break even. So probably over here, I already will hit my take profit. My stop loss will be pretty obvious below this zone, because if I will break this zone, it doesn't make sense for me to be in this position. Tell me, this is fucking hard? Is this hard? No, it's not. Should you used to it? Yes, you should. It takes time, man. It takes time. What can I say? It takes time, yes, but it's one of the tools. Second tools that somebody using, it's leg to leg over here. I guess it won't be mistake to say that it's like a DOM. I was using the same tool when I was trading in crypto 2 years ago in Ukraine. Basically, it's kind of it's like your levels too. As you can see over here, we have 9 contracts, 92, 89. This is purple color, this is blue color. Purple color is sellers, blue color is buyers. And what you can see right now, like you can pause this video right now and tell me what do you see right now and right here. I hope you send the message like, bro, over here it's 20 contracts, over here it's 64, over here 250 contracts, right? Which means it's like 5-6 times more than these contracts. And what we have here, reaction. I mark this zone, we have sellers here, boom, absorption, we started to fly to the top, right? Right, okay, we come back to the zone, this is our support zone, right? But in order flow, you will see, oh, 250 contracts, kinda a lot of contracts, because usually it's like 50 or 40 contracts. And what you will see in trading view, right now, I'm going to trading view. This is our support zone, we started to bounce, I have no idea why we started to bounce. Yeah, literally, why we started to bounce. Why we started to bounce, guys? Why we started to bounce? Somebody can explain me? Why we started to bounce? Yeah, probably we started to bounce because of fair value gap area or order block or London session highs, London session. No, somebody put the orders, boom, we started to bounce.
And I will explain you a little bit more if you're confused. If you will see red bubble or green bubble, which means sellers or buyers, it doesn't mean that you should open your trade in the direction of color. But what you should do, it's pay attention what's going on in the market. Because sometimes you have absorption and sometimes you have continuation. I will come back to this topic a little bit later in this video.
Second tool, is this fucking hard? Tell me, is this hard or is this simple? Yes, it's fucking simple. The third tool that uses a lot of people, it calls volume profile. Over here, a lot of people using volume profile a little bit differently, right? For example, I have here the range. I can put over here volume profile and I will see where usually price reacting. Here is our POC, point of control. A lot of volume usually comes over here. As you can see, it's like consolidation. It's a little bit harder to use volume profile, but it's like one of your confirmation could be, right? One of the best traders in the world, he using basically volume profile. So you should use to it again. You should use to everything in order flow. It's third tool, and again, there is huge difference in my opinion between volume profile from order flow and between volume profile from trading view, because volume profile, if you didn't know, from trading view, it based on amount of points that price go through, but in order flow it based on the contracts, which is correct way how to do it, right? Very simple. Again, we bounce again. Why what the fuck is going on? I probably have delay, huh? Yeah, I didn't pay money for this shit, I'm sorry, but I paid money for order flow. It makes a lot more sense for me. It's already 3 tools that I show it to you. In order flow, there is at least 2 or 3 things that you can use, but I am afraid that you will be scared. You will be scared of them because it's a little bit harder, I'm not gonna lie. If you're a newbie or you just want to start from something, that's all that you need. You don't need more. Trust me, you don't need more. When I'm trading, I'm using volume charts, not 1 minute, not 2 minutes, only volume charts. If you're using order flow, use volume charts. It will be easier for you to read the price. And plus, I'm trading only Nasdaq. I don't give a fuck about SMT divergence. Oh, wait, S&P 500 goes up. Wait, probably Nasdaq will go up too. Oh.
I don't give a fuck.
I see the orders, I'm opening the trade. That's all. I don't give a fuck about anything else. Again, I will give you a little bit more examples how to read the price, because I didn't give you full information about bubbles. Sometimes it's a little bit harder to read the situation. For example, over here, we have a little bit of buyers volume, and right on the top of this, buyers and sellers at the same time. I'll be honest with you, probably I could open my trade over here to the short position because we already broke buyers volume, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure how I will be trading in this situation, because it's actually 7 p.m. and I'm usually trading on New York Open in the first 40 minutes of the market. If I didn't have any situation, I close the day, I don't give a fuck. Like, I never traded more than 40 minutes from the market open, so maybe it will be useful for you. If you're not sure about the situation, do not force your trades. Never force your trades. If you're not sure about the situation, I kinda stop. Don't trade. For example, over here, very nice situation. Do you see a lot of bubbles that buyers going up, right? We're going up. Boom. We come back to this level. We have a little bit sellers volume. We don't give a shit about this. We are watching on this level. We have a lot of volume over here. But in the regular charts, you won't see it. So we have real level of support area. Boom. And we literally break through with a huge candle with a huge candle. It's one of the best confirmation for me, but we probably won't come back. Like, there is no point to come back if we already break through with such a big candle, in my opinion. Again, I could be stopped out. I don't give a fuck. In my opinion, it's correct trade. But I will give you more examples. What you want to do over here. Sometimes, I'm not gonna lie, in my channel, we had a couple of situations when I opened the trade based on this huge amount of buyers, like buyers here, buyers here, buyers here. We started to fly even higher. I can open over here my buy position. Why not? Long position after huge amount of volume, which means big participant trying to push the price up, right? And at the same time over here, if big participant push the price up and we just break through to the downside, what's the reason to still be in the long position? There is no reason. Next example. Perfect example of trade right there. Look at this. I won't show you my zones, unfortunately, guys, because my mentor asked me for, but it probably my zone right there. This situation calls absorption because we have red bubble, which means technically price should go down right after this bubble. But as we can see, there is nothing going on in the market. We started to reverse right after this bubble, which means it's probably really nice level. There is a lot of buyers more than sellers, even without any green bubbles. It still calls absorption. Right before this, there was like continuation bubble. I don't give a shit how it calls. Like, I'm just trader. I'm seeing the confirmation. I'm opening the trade. For example, that could be your zone. As you can see, actually it's pretty nice zone, looks like. Resistance, boom, we have seller volume. We started to bounce from this resistance area, and as you can see, right after this bubble, the price just gives you, I don't know, like 120 points, whatever. Perfect continuation right after bubble. And again, look at this order flow beauty. Look at this beauty from order flow. Right after bubble, continuation. Right after bubble, reverse. That was last example. You should trade all of this shit by your own. Make mistakes, hit stop losses, blue accounts. You should learn. You should learn through pain. Basic, the main tools you already have from this video. What else do we need? Actually, one thing that might be helpful for you, it's community. We have our free community. Again, it's not advertisement. You can use whatever community you want. You wanna trade with one Bayfix? All right, go to his community. I don't give a fuck. I'm just talking to you based on my experience. Without community, it's really fucking hard. You blew your account and you'll just sitting right here on your chair and you'll be like, I'm about to quit from trading. But with community, everybody support each other. For me, it's like one of the main parts of trading. The last advice that I will give you from this video, please hear me out. It will be hard. It should be hard. It will be harder than everything that you ever did in trading if you didn't use order flow before. It should be like this. But everybody, every professional trader using order flow. Trust me, right after 1 month on order flow, you will never...
You won't want to and won't be able to go back to regular candlesticks.
God damn this English, what the fuck? I will read this shit. I can't pronounce this. You won't want to... What the fuck? You won't want to and won't be... No, this language created some fucking clown. You won't want to and won't be able to go back to regular candlesticks. God damn. To cut long story short, you will be using order flow for the rest of your life, and you'll be a lot more profitable than you ever was before. In the future, I will create some sort of competition where people will be trading ICT bullshit and order flow. I can put my dick on it. Okay, thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you like it, because a lot of you guys asked me about this video basically, so I did this for you. I hope you enjoyed and that was helpful for you. See you in the next episodes.